Hey guys, welcome back to the Simi Plum Bob channel, and today we are going to do something special for one of my Sims. So you know how we went through the neighborhood and met all the neighbors and got to know them all and whatnot, but I really want to do something special for one of them, and I've talked about this in the previous videos. If you haven't seen it and want to know more about the Sims that live in this town, feel free to watch it. I'll leave a little thingy up on the screen somewhere so that you can easily access it. And it's also on my playlist, The Sims 2 Pleasantview, if you want to see it as well. And that's where I will keep everything about this town for your viewing pleasure. Now, what I'm going to do is I really want to build a dancing studio for Nina Caliente, since she is a dancer and I want her to be able to learn some dance moves, and I think it would be fun to have a little place for my Sims to come and learn how to dance and whatnot, not only for Nina but for other Sims as well. So I think I'm going to put it right here in front of the Larson's household. Pleasantview Dancing Studio. Pleasantview Dancing Studio. Come on in to learn the new dancing types for your Sims. Let's see. Dance on the ballet bar. Dance to the stereo. You could even join a hip hop. You can even join a hip hop class to learn some new awesome moves. There are plenty of dancing opportunities for everyone. All right, sounds good. So here we are in our dancing studio, a blank slate. I thought it would be fun to talk through this while I build, instead of doing like a whole traditional speed build type thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to give this a shot for now, and if I don't really like it, I'll probably go back to the speed building ideas, but I mean, we shall see. But anyways, let's build it. I just want to make it a commercial square lot. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything fancy, I don't think. But anyways, now that we got our basics done, let's go ahead and do the setup. So I'm going to separate this like so. I kind of want to put this in like the main room for when you walk in. We'll have a little bathroom here. Probably close that off for showers. Probably add showers up in there. So I kind of want to put these up in here maybe, and we'll have a room for those things. Okay, we could use this little area here, I feel like, for the dancing beams here. We'll have this area to learn and this area to learn. We could probably put one here and one there and close it off for their own room. Like that, possibly. Dancing studio. For images of what it would actually look like. Okay, so we could use this right here, this picture, as inspiration for our bar room. It looks like they have a TV on the wall. They have this full of mirrors, and it's just like a wooden room. A light wooded room with mirrors behind it. So let's go ahead and do that. So if you notice, when you try to put it, if you try to put it there, it won't allow you. So you have to click the Control and Alt button to allow you to layer it with other things on the wall. So if you didn't know that for The Sims 2, you do now. You just click Control Alt, and then you can place things on the wall together. So yeah, Let's go ahead and change these to the plain Jane mirror. Let's put the TV here, I would say. I think that would be a nice idea. And they also had some sort of like beams going up and down. I wonder if we can do something like that. Maybe they have something we can use. Oh, they have this that has lines up and down it. I could do something like that. Actually, that looks pretty cool. Like, yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. I think that would be nice. I think we'll just make the ends of the rooms identical. Like so, and just keep the rest of it white. And we'll put like a bench down here. I want to add like a little bitty like one of these radios. I think that would be cool. Because when I think about this room right here, I'm also thinking about Barbie and the Nutcracker. So she turns on her radio, one of the handheld radios. So that's why I wanted to use one of those. Let's see. Dancing Studio, Barbie. Let's see. See, right here, Barbie and the Nutcracker. So let's see. We got some windows. She used a big white door and a light above it. Let's see. What if we move this to this wall? Perfecto. There we go. I think that would be pretty. And then we'll just have like a white double door here. Probably a glass double door, I would say. Like so. Just come in and learn a couple things. I'll probably put this one like down here so we'll have a reason why that's right there. And that right there, and then this one right here. And that way they're all connected except for the bathrooms. I still have to do that. Some of these has got columns in the middle of the room. I wonder if we should just add like a column in the middle of the room, even though it probably doesn't really make too much sense. But see, like some of these have columns and gives it a little extra character. You know what, we could, let's see. I'm just testing out ideas at this point. Just to add a little something in the middle of an empty room. Sure, we could add columns there. Let's choose some lights. And there's our little ballet studio room, all nice and finished with a TV, a little bench to rest, and a little music box for them to play. I think we're pretty much done with this room. And now let's move on to the hip-hop room. So let's try to get some inspiration for a bit of hip-hop. Look at this. You know what? We should make it like fun like that. I think that would be so fun just to have like, you know, a big like mural in the background and have like flashing lights and make it look so cool and fun. I think that would be neat. Probably do something like that, I would say. I think this one would be our best bet to use. Plus it matches this beautifully. Actually, let's put some color here. So we can have it like kind of match the mural here to bring the mural in. I think that would be nice. Oh, they have these walls here. Actually, I want to use those instead because I like the way that looks better. Maybe just put that right there like that. So add one there, and pretty much one in the middle right there, so that we'll have plenty of party lights to dance to. I think it would make it so much fun. This would be a fun room to go to learn how to pop, lock, and drop it. You know what I'm saying? That would be so fun. Anyway, I'm having fun with this, if y'all haven't noticed. I wonder if I could find a sign, like a light up sign to put on the wall, actually. Oh, they got these. Well, we could do purple and then have it go along the wall like so. That would be neat. And we could put it on each side. Probably go ahead and put those there. Put that in front of it. I think that would be interesting. Maybe we could add like a makeshift rug to pretend it's for something else than what normal rugs are intended for. So we could put that there. Actually, it'd probably be better if it was over here against this wall like so. So that they could have this area to sit at and whatnot. Yeah, let me browse. What about this type of window? That might actually be funner. Just to have it open right there. And we could let the air in while we're pop lock and dropping it. Let's see. We could probably move these up so it's not blocking that window. And how I am moving these up is you have to use your bracket keys to move it up and down. We could actually get one of these mirrors and put it right there. I think that would be cool, just to have a mirror here as well. And let's put a stereo in here as well. You know what, we could put that right there. Have a little stereo. And I think to have a little, like little posters, I think that would be nice to make it more like, make it more fun. We could probably add like a blue thing in the corner here, like so. Have a little sitting area. Put little swans on the side just because I felt like it. And there we go. That's pretty much our hip-hop area. I think that's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, we could probably have this over here so that they can choose the music they want to listen to hip-hop and dance to. That would be neat. Let's go to the fire room here. Probably very tropical. Looking to learn how to fire dance. The decorated mirrors for the background of this. Oh, a brick. Brick! That would be nice. I actually want to use it for the outside. I'm just gonna put it there for now. It's more a little bit of a tropic-y feel. Add little tropical trees to the side. Move these right here. Be less likely to catch fire if it's not standing side by side to that. We need to add some sort of windows. Well, it could be like square windows, kind of matching the mirrors, I would say. Maybe. Let's see what we got. See if we could match. Yeah, these would match. Yeah, we could have the windows right there like that. I think that's pretty neat. Oh, and the flooring. What should the flooring be? Change it to that, but then like maybe have like the middle of the floors be like that, so it would be a little contrast. Probably have something like that so the floor would be just a little different in the middle. I wonder if I can like move this up and just put it like in the middle of the room like so. Instead. And then it would probably make more sense for these to be back here now. And move that. We could put it like a rug. We could probably do these like stepping stones here. I think that would be neat. I think we should add like water in here since we're definitely going to be dealing with fire. So we definitely need some fountains or something up in here. I think that would be a good idea. This is what I was talking about. Let's see. We'll have this in here and it will be just relaxing. We can just add like a bench over here so they can sit and rest. Then we probably need to add something above this bench. Oh, a picture of the tropics would be nice. Do we have a picture of? Haha! Look at that. Look at that. That's nice. And yeah, I think that's the tropical room. Nothing much to it other than that. Could probably add 2 lights. There we go. There we go. We could just have those lights on the wall like so. Alright, so there's our fire dancing room. And now let's go to our sphere room. Maybe we could have like curtains in this room. If you hold shift, you'll be able to put Minnie down without having to try to find the said curtains. Well, I think it's too bright. I think this room needs to be dark, so let's do that. And what type of flooring? Maybe it's just black, simple black flooring. Let's work on some lights in here. The windows, let's see. We kind of want to show off this room to show how much fun you can have up in here, So let's actually add a window here and possibly one in the back just to have it like flow through since this is a really dark room. We definitely need a source of music up in here. I think in this one we could probably add these sitting area. We could probably add these lights in here to make it fun. We could probably add like green. You know what? I kind of want to use this. I wonder, do you got like, yeah, blue. They got blue here. I wonder if I could add like a round rug under here and make it more interesting. Maybe that would be a good thing. Maybe. We'll see. Oh yeah, that fits. Look at that. That fits. There we go. And then we have a little white rug under it to make it a little more interesting. We could use the purple one for these and just have it right there. And that way that we have lights here for that and they could have fun on the sphere thing. I kind of want to add like columns to this room as well to match that. But yeah, I think that would call the sphere room complete. And then we have the main entrance. So let's look up a dance studio entrance. What would that look like exactly? Okay, so it's kind of like closed off to go into the rooms. So what we could do is I could move this over. Oh, oops. And close this off and pretend like this is like the main desk type deal, you know what I'm saying? And close that off too. So if you want to go and do things, you need to go to the desk first is what I'm trying to say. We could probably do something like that. And then, so the main entrance, what I kind of want to do for the main entrance is extend this out just a smidgen. Oh, I kind of like the brick better, the cream brick. For some reason, I like that better. Maybe what's throwing me off is this red here is just red. It's very red. It's throwing me off a little. Maybe if I use like this darker red, it'll be better. Yeah. Add the same windows here. There we go. Oh, we're going to go ahead and hit save real quick just in case. It's always good to hit save just in case something was to happen. There we go. I wanted to use something fun, so that couch is kind of fun. You can add a little mirror there. Maybe have something like that on the wall. A little bulletin. It'll tell them what we have today to learn. What teachers are in today and what you can learn and what like that. Oh, I forgot we have these. We probably should add a couple of these to keep our guests like cool and stuff when they're dancing and whatnot. I think that would be smart. This is a distinguished dancing studio, so they have a trophy. I think that would be nice. Another TV in here to watch and relax a little bit while we wait to dance. And there we go. We have our lobby and our entrance way done. Now we just need to finish the hallways and the outside, and we are, oh, and the bathrooms. And then we're pretty much done. So with the hallways, if I'm being honest, I kind of want to keep them bare. They're just hallways. Like, what else can we put in there? Well, besides this one's kind of narrow, so I will just leave this one alone. But this one over here needs stuff. Like, for example, it probably needs, like, this giant... Or maybe not that one, since it doesn't fit properly. Let's see. What about one of these? Yeah, we could put that right there. I think that would be nice. We could probably put those in the corner. Maybe have these egg chairs here where you can just relax and mingle. We could put that right there. There we go. Little ballet slippers. Alright, so I'll put that right there. I think that looks nice. I think that's pretty much it for the hallway. I could probably add the other picture up in here. I can add something to this room besides leaving it so bare. Look at that. You know what? We could add this. Okay, I got an idea. So we can add this beside this room so people will know, hey, this is where you can learn how to fire dance. I think that's cool. You know what? We could add these pictures over here. I think that would be funny, just to add different ones. Unfortunately, they're all females. There's no males in there, but I think it would be funny just to have Sims on the wall. Maybe these are like the famous dancers or something that came from... I don't know. She looks bored. I want to take her off, but there we go. It's like, hey, look at us. You know, we became famous dancers and whatnot. There's an award for excellence. You know what? We could probably add that in here as well. And a reward for excellence. Let's add the male and female doors. That covers nothing. That covers nothing. Get rid of that. These bathrooms are quite small, but I think it'll be okay. I don't think I'll have to worry too much about this bathroom situation. And then in the back here, I wanted to add these showers so they can shower and cool off. I also want to add... Let's see. I was going to put it in here, but I realized I probably wouldn't have enough room in here, so it is what it is. But we're going to add these lockers right there, like so. So we can have some lockers by the bathrooms. We have our bathrooms. We have our ballet studio. We have our hip hop studio. We have our fire dancing studio. And we have our sphere dancing room. So I think we're pretty much done decorating and stuff. So now all that's left to do is decorate the outside and make sure this place has a roof. And we will be done. Na, na, na. There we go. Let's do like an awning type thing outside. Maybe something like that. And something like... Oh shit. Maybe something like that. Yeah. We'll have a little awning type things to the side. I need to change the color of my roof because I felt like doing that. And so I won't have to do a lot of landscaping out here. I kind of want to add something under here. That's why I have it set up like this. I kind of wanted to add these. And another bin somewhere. There it is. Add the bin. I'll probably add him out front. Maybe they gave him a license to be here and do that, maybe. Let's set up a couple of these. You know what, I kind of, before I do anything else, I kind of want to add like a tree, maybe. If I have enough room for a tree, which I should. Haha, look, I have a tree. There's a tree. And then I could add a small one right here, actually, and just take off 4 and put a small one here. Ooh, add some lining to the garden here. I kind of want to get rid of this big obnoxious tree and put another one of these here and move him over by 1. Put another tree there. Da, da. Dang, that's a tall one. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm sorry I went a little quiet there for the end of my recording here. But yeah, this is the dancing studio. I'm pretty much finished with it. I think I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks great. We have some stuff outside for it, and we have some goodies inside so that my Sims in Pleasantview can learn how to dance different dancing techniques. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you like this build. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Everybody have a great day.